Today I'm about to show you a coin that looks so ordinary, so simple, so common, have small P mint mark that millions of people walk past it every single day without realizing they might be holding something far more special. This is the United States of America Jefferson Nickel 2000p, the coin with the Monticello reverse. And today we are diving deep into whether the small details, the minting variations, and the possible hidden errors could turn an everyday pocket coin into something collectors actually chase. Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you might completely change the way you look at nickels forever. A lot of people think the 2000p nickel is just another regular coin. And yes, most of them are. But in the world of coin collecting, one tiny difference, one unexpected mint strike, one misalignment, one die chip, one off-center impression, can suddenly take a 5-gram nickel and turn it into a valuable collector piece. Not millions, no, let's be honest, but enough to make you realize that sometimes hidden value comes from knowledge, not luck. And trust me, the rarest finds in a hobby have all started with someone simply paying attention. Every time someone sends me a message saying, "Is my nickel rare? Is it the small size? Is it an error?" I smile, because that curiosity is the real key. The mint doesn't label coins as rare. The public doesn't announce them. It's the collectors, the experts, the people who examine the fine details, who decide what becomes valuable. The 2000p Jefferson Nickel is known for having a few interesting error possibilities that collectors keep an eye on. Things like die cracks around Monticello, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and even occasional planchet flaws that slip through mint inspection. Imagine this for a moment. Your coin, sitting quietly in your drawer, might have a strike that is ever so slightly off. Maybe the rim is thicker on one side. Maybe the letters show a shadow. Maybe Monticello has a tiny raised line that isn't supposed to be there. That's the kind of thing that gets buyers excited. Not because it's guaranteed money, but because it's rare, unexpected, and part of the historical mistakes that collectors love. And if your coin has something like that, yes, it can definitely sell on platforms like eBay, online auctions, or coin groups on Facebook. I'm not here to confuse you, and I'm not here to give you fake hope. But I am here to tell you this. If you're holding a 2000p nickel and it has any unusual marks, any minting defects, or anything that differs from a standard strike, don't ignore it. Many collectors don't even know what they should look for, and that's exactly why some people pick up valuable coins for pennies. You don't want to be the person who throws away something interesting because you doubted yourself. Some viewers ask, "But why do these small things matter?" And I always reply with the same sentence. Because rarity is born from mistakes. The mint makes billions of coins. But the ones that slip out imperfect, the ones that look different, those are the ones collectors hunt. Not all errors bring huge amounts, but they bring attention, excitement, and absolutely, yes, real buyers. The coin market thrives on details, and the people who notice those details often find treasures others never see. So, if you're holding the 2000p Jefferson Nickel and wondering whether it could change something for you, listen to me carefully. You don't need greed, and you don't need confusion. You need curiosity. You need patience. And you need to look closely. If there's an error, collectors pay. If there's a dramatic strike difference, collectors pay. If there's a unique variation, collectors pay. Not because the coin is guaranteed to make you rich, but because the coin becomes a piece of history. And history always has value. Picture this. You post your coin on an auction site. The bidding starts low. A collector notices a strike difference. Another collector sees a die break. The bids go up, slowly at first. Then someone jumps in because they want that unique flaw. Someone outbids them. Suddenly, that simple nickel isn't just a coin. It's a conversation, a competition, a collectible. And you are watching it unfold in real time. That's the thrill of coin collecting. That's the thrill you could be part of. A lot of people hesitate. They say, What if my coin is nothing special? But let me tell you this. Hesitation has never helped anyone discover anything rare. If the coin is in your hand, take the chance. Examine it, compare it, post it, ask for opinions. Don't let doubt stop you from exploring its potential. Because the only people who find rare coins are the people who actually check them. The rest walk past opportunities without knowing it. In the end, this video isn't about promising millions. It's about opening your eyes to the real world of coin collecting, where curiosity turns into discovery, where knowledge turns into value, and where even a simple 2000 P. Jefferson nickel weighing just 5 grams can carry a story worth sharing. So if you have this coin, don't ignore it. Don't throw it away. Don't assume it's worthless. Look for errors. Look for differences. And when you find something interesting, that's when the adventure begins. Imagine holding a simple 2001 P. Jefferson nickel in your hand, a coin millions of people ignored, dropped, spent, and forgot. But what if I told you that this ordinary-looking coin hides secrets that even experienced collectors miss? What if I said that this small piece of metal could change everything for the right owner? Stay with me, because by the time you reach the end, you'll never look at your pocket change the same way again. People think nickels from the 2000s have no value, but that's exactly where they make their biggest mistake. The 2001 P. Jefferson nickel weighs 5 grams, struck on a copper nickel planchet, and minted by the millions. Yes, that part is true. But inside that massive production run, a handful of coins slipped through the cracks with errors so dramatic, so unusual, that collectors are still hunting for them today. And if your coin has one of those errors, your fortune could change literally overnight. Before you rush to conclusions, ask yourself one question. Why do collectors pay hundreds or even thousands for error nickels? Because rare mistakes don't repeat. When machines malfunction, when dies clash, when planchets slip, only a few pieces survive, and those become treasures. Some 2001 P nickels are known to have off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks on Monticello, full-step designations, or even dramatic double-die effects. These are the coins people chase. These are the coins that turn small change into big opportunity. I know what you're thinking right now. Is my 2001 P nickel really that special? And that confusion is good, because confusion means curiosity, and curiosity leads you to check your coin properly. Don't rely on rumors, don't fall for fake viral claims, and don't assume your coin is worthless. Pick it up, look closely, and keep watching, because the difference between trash and treasure can be a tiny line, a small crack, or a single step on Monticello that you never noticed before. Picture this. You're scrolling through auctions and suddenly you see a Jefferson nickel selling for hundreds of dollars just because it has full steps or a major off-center error. Someone out there is turning a 5-cent coin into real cash, real profit, real money. And the only question left is, why shouldn't that someone be you? If you have the coin, then stop doubting, stop hesitating, because hesitation never made anyone richer. Let me be clear. I'm not here to scare you or hype you with fantasy. I'm telling you the simple truth. Error coins are valuable, and the only thing stopping people from discovering them is that they never bother to look. If your 2001 P nickel has a dramatic minting error, it can be sold. Collectors buy them. Auctions accept them. eBay listings get bids. Even Facebook groups of active buyers searching every day for unusual coins. Quietly, patiently, waiting. You might not realize it, but someone right now is checking her coin jar. Someone else is flipping through old change. Someone across the world is examining their nickel under a flashlight. Why? Because they know that one strange error could turn a forgotten coin into a collector's prize. And if you're holding that coin while watching this, you might be holding an opportunity that thousands of people wish they found first. Don't ignore the possibility. Don't say maybe later, The world of coin collecting rewards the people who take action. If your 2001 P has a clipped planchet, a strong die crack on Monticello going through the steps, a major doubling on Liberty, or even an off-center strike, you could list it right now and watch the offers come in. Search for identical errors online, and you'll see real prices. Not myths, not legends, but actual sales. Look closely again. Tilt the coin. Observe the rim. Study Monticello. Look for those sharp, full steps that collectors love. You're not just examining metal. You're examining potential. You're investigating a small mystery that could surprise you in the best way possible. Most people never look, and that's why they never find. But you're here. You're paying attention, and that already puts you ahead. So here's the truth. Your 2001 P. Jefferson Nickel won't make you a millionaire, but can make you money if it has the right error or high-grade features. And the only person who can discover that is you. So check it carefully, use your camera, compare online, and if you find something unusual, don't wait. Auction it, list it, sell it, because opportunities don't knock twice. Sometimes they hide inside the coins we ignore every day. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that looks completely ordinary, just another 2002 P. Jefferson Nickel. 5 cents. Nothing special. But what if I told you that sometimes the coins people ignore are exactly the ones that can flip their destiny? The weight is the same 5 grams. The metal blend is the same old copper-nickel alloy. Yet hidden inside a few of these coins lies a detail so rare that collectors lose their minds when they find one. And before you think I'm exaggerating, listen carefully till the end, because one small error on this nickel can turn a pocket coin into a treasure. I'm not joking. Stay with me. You'll feel the twist yourself. Most people look at their change and toss it aside thinking, who cares? But the people who became lucky didn't get rich because they were geniuses. They just paid attention. They didn't ignore the tiny marks, the strange doubling, the unusual strike, or the off-center patterns that most eyes never notice. And when I talk about the 2002 P nickel, I'm talking about a coin that thousands think is useless, yet collectors search for at night while scrolling auctions because rare errors from this year occasionally explode in value. Not millions for a normal nickel. No coin expert will tell you that, but the right error can take your breath away and give you a number you never imagined. Maybe you're wondering, what kind of error? And that's where the suspense begins. Imagine a coin struck slightly off the center, so that the design looks shifted. Or a double die error, where the letters Liberty or Monticello appear doubled. Or a clipped planchet, where a piece of nickel is missing from the edge. These errors sometimes slip to the mint like ghosts, just 1 in thousands, maybe 1 in millions. And when they reach collectors, they create storms. I'm telling you, some error nickels have sold for hundreds and even thousands depending on condition, rarity, and demand. That may not be millions, but if you bought a snack for $5 and the change give you a 5-cent coin worth a few thousand, well, that's a transformation in itself. Now, picture this. You have this coin in your drawer right now, and you don't even know it. You've walked past it, ignored it, maybe used it to scratch a lottery ticket or tighten a screw. But while you sit there confused thinking, is my coin special? Collectors on eBay are bidding on similar pieces with shaking hands. Why? Because when a rare variation appears, especially from the early 2000s Philadelphia Mint, it starts a frenzy. People jump to auctions, message sellers nonstop, and fight over who gets it first. Your coin could be one of the few that slipped out with an unseen mistake, a mistake that turns metal into money. And I know some people will say, these are lies, this is fake. No coin can make you rich. Don't listen to those voices. Those are the people who never check their pockets, never take a chance, and never benefit from opportunities. You're not here to be confused. You're here to learn, to explore, and understand that value is not always obvious. In the coin world, Rarity hides in the smallest details, and the person who looks for those details wins. Imagine listing your coin on eBay, and within minutes, the views start rising, the watchers increase, the bids begin to climb. Then someone messages you privately offering more than the public auction. You hesitate. Your heart beats. You wonder, is this really happening? Yes, because collectors want what they can't find. And if your coin has that rare error, people will fight for it. And not just eBay, Facebook Marketplace, coin groups, online auctions, physical exhibitions. Everywhere you take a rare find, somebody will be ready to buy. But remember this, not every 2002 P nickel is special. Only the ones with errors or high-grade conditions, those that look untouched, shiny, flawless, carry that special aura collectors crave. So check your coin carefully. Hold it under a bright light. Look at the date. Look at Liberty. Look at Jefferson's eye. Look at Monticello. Search for doubling, cracks, misstrikes. This is where the magic hides. And if you see something unusual, don't ignore it. That tiny detail is your key. Now think about this moment. You're watching this video, hearing my voice, and maybe your coin is sitting right beside you. You're one step away from knowing its truth. You're one step away from either discovering a rare treasure or just learning something new. Either way, you win, because knowledge never wastes. And opportunity only comes to those who are ready to grab it. So before you scroll away, ask yourself one thing. Why am I still confused? If I have the coin, why don't I check it right now? Don't waste it. Don't wait. Don't let someone else tell you what your fortune is. You have the coin, you have the eyes, you have the chance. And if your 2002 P. Jefferson Nickel carries the right error, I promise you, your 5-cent coin can turn into a life-changing moment. Maybe not millions, but definitely enough to make your day, your week, or maybe even your month. Sometimes that's all people need. And remember, fortune doesn't knock loudly. It whispers. And today, it might just be whispering through a 5-gram nickel in your pocket.